Lil Anthony's jewelry is not real, but Lil Anthony said he don't even wear his jewelry no more. I guess not. You been exposed for fake jewelry. I guess not. Slim said that shit wasn't even moissanite. Let me keep it YouTube friendly. My apologies. The jeweler that she went to said, her jeweler said it wasn't even moissanite. It was glassonite. Anthony had glassonite on. It wasn't even moissanite. It wasn't even Cuban zirconians. Like I say, man, we done seen Lil Anthony on numerous occasions, man, faking it to make it.
Competitions that people be in, bro. Like I don't even want to talk bad about nobody, but man, Busta not on the same level. Busta's 20 years older than me. 20 years from now, I will have everything there is. How I might own an airport in 20 years. 20 years, I might own a PJ. I have $1 million in cash in the next year and a half. In 2026, I'd be rich. I mean, 2027, I'd be rich. When I mean rich, I'm talking about $1 million in cash. And we sitting around here talking about somebody who owned a club, who got a club from somebody, who got their car from somebody. Like, Busta married his wife so her father can give him a car and let him run the club. Embarrassing. Then I can tell you, I can see if you had a popping club, you got the worstest club in DC history. Like that joint, the hole in the wall, that joint, the Shake Shack. That joint, the ice cream stand for real.
I feel like the past at least 2 months, Busta and Ant been going back and forth. And at this point, I feel like I should share my opinion on it. So let's get busy. What's good, family? And welcome back to another project. If you new around here and you into hip hop new era commentary and hot topics, hit the subscribe button and bell and join the family. This video might not be as long as my usuals, but I had to at least come to y'all and put everything on the table with this. Now, I'm gonna just get straight to it. Why I respect both figures. Ant has been finessing the internet world for a couple years now, accumulating a dedicated and consistent platform, and appearing on some of the biggest shows revolving around hip-hop. BustaMove, moving back and forth, running businesses like his most popular hustle, Martinis, being a social media presence, building his platform, and being a respected OG in the DMV area, with a highly requested presence. Whether they like each other or not, they still both represent what a lot of us in the area want to do and be involved in, as far as being successful and having different streams of not only income, but creativity. They have game to give. Whether they know it or not, they are in a position to change things for us hustlers and creators trying to make a name in the DMV scene. They keep industry eyes on the area, helping smaller platforms in the long term as well. And them being older should be a tool to get the youngins together and build instead of throwing out cheap content that won't mean anything next month. The DMV could have been up and had programs or activities with all the money that we made from the industry and artists that we have from all three places, but everybody focused on making it past the next person. Out of the last 5 years, we've probably seen 3 to 4 artists or entertainers go mainstream from the DMV, and it was actually relevant long term. But that's a conversation for another video. Long story short, we gotta do better. Initially, I was confused because last time I was actually paying attention, Busta and Ant just hosted a fight with Davey.
Imagine if I walk in that ring on the 27th and I'm sharp as shit and I just beat Davey by and like that shit just ridiculously beat him. Like, what the fuck?
Well, we bet 2,000 on it. So if you beat David, I'm down another 2,000.
Fink, fuck. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all think about punches and all that, but it's about my heart, bro. My heart too big for that. You see how angry I get, bro? I don't even care about Davey punches, bro. Nigga shoot me in my leg, I still try to run to the stop sign. I don't care, bro.
So I honestly didn't know where all this energy was coming from. But then I caught up a little bit and heard Ant finesse Busta from the event. And I'm not taking sides, but I think it's funny that if you cool with Ant, it's only a matter of time before y'all gonna beef. It might be a bad beef, it might be, you know what I'm saying, something that's slight, you know what I'm saying, maybe a slight disagreement. But I've noticed that everybody around Ant eventually falls out with him. Ant been going off calling Busta the Fed, saying there's paperwork of him sending dudes off to jail and doing bad business, allegedly assaulting people and doing bad business behind his name. And Busta called Ant hot, and I'll be honest, Ant does go live saying anything and antagonizing people, and sometimes even presenting real life information about people's real lives that's usually considered a huge no-no.
You wanna know how much BustaMove talk? BustaMove talk this much. 1 page. Hold on, keep going. Hold on. You see that? Don't say 1 of 6. He got 6 pages of paperwork. Look how much he talked. He waived his rights to a lawyer. He was very cooperative. He didn't need no lawyer there. He was his own lawyer. Look, shit. That boy was talking. That nigga was in there talking. That nigga got 6 pages of paperwork. That nigga went and got Q paperwork, but oh my God.
But I've also realized he does that to anybody he encounters. So you don't really take him serious, knowing he could be trolling and he just throwing stuff in the air. So when it comes to Ant, you know, as a personality and you know how he acts and how he speaks, you know, I tell this to a lot of people in my real life. You know, you gotta know who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, one of your homeboys might say something to you, but you know, in that certain relationship or that circumstance, that's your homeboy. So you hear it different. You know what I'm saying? Like you and your homeboy call each other the B word. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't even hear it in a disrespectful tone because that's your homeboy. You know who you talking to. So I feel like people should approach Ant the same way, or people of his caliber the same way. Are we really gonna sit here and take this person serious just because they talking crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we really gonna sit here and really like digest what this person is talking about, knowing that this is a part of the image, this is a part of the show, this is a part of the circus? Also, with Ant being from DC and Busta being from Maryland, I could be wrong about Busta. If I am, forgive me, but I do believe that he's from Maryland. But if I'm right, everybody from the DMV already know. DC dudes don't really like anybody from over either border. So when it comes to beef, they go extra hard if you either solely from Virginia or solely from Maryland, opposed to going back and forth with another person from DC. But honestly, all this back and forth is tiring and it's getting a little embarrassing. I feel like the both of these individuals, being grown men that probably don't live too far away from each other, expressing to random people online how they feel about each other. It's females on this internet. You'll never catch me wilding out like that on the internet in front of the females, bro. You crazy. Taking time out of my day to talk about another grown man on a consistent basis, especially when I have a platform that I want to look professional and I want to make it look like, you know, I'm into a certain scene and I have a niche that I'm, you know, protecting and I'm guiding. You know what I'm saying? Like a platform where, you know, I take this serious. This is not something where I just want to just post beef all day. And at the end of the day, that's a lot of what a lot of these blogs are. They just a whole bunch of like T pages. And it's like, when you really look at a lot of these main players, bro, they're men hosting T pages. Like, it's crazy. Like really think about that.